What is going on, my special me brothers and sisters? Welcome back to the channel. I got another figure review for you guys today. I don't really know much about this character, as of course you've seen the thumbnail, so you know where you guys are getting into, but I don't know what I'm getting myself into because, for one, I've never watched Naruto. Naruto, I don't want to be butchering it up. I've never watched the anime, and I've never really known nothing from it, as aside from a part of it trying to be a somewhat copy of my favorite anime, which is Dragon Ball Z. I know it draws somewhat inspiration from it. I mean, let me look. You got the yellow hair right here, and then look at the orange gi right here. I mean, what else more is there to say? But that's not what we're here to do. We're here to review the figure because it's my first time getting him. So without further ado, let's get into it. Alright guys, here we have Naruto Uzumaki, my first ever Naruto figure. This was actually a gift for me from my wife that she got me a while back, and I have yet to review him until now. He is my first ever Naruto figure out of the line. The new ones have kind of been announced from Naruto, and I never really got into the anime. I was just kind of too busy with either Gundam Wing back then, or G Gundam, or Zoids, and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball GT. I didn't really have time to watch this. Every time it came on, it was on the very last parts, and I was very lost. And I don't really like the whole ninja-esque type like thing that they got going on that's integrated in the anime. I don't know, it might just be me. And he kind of resembles a lot like Goku, so I was just like, back then I was kind of like, cheap knockoff, but some of the same creators kind of like shared the same vision for Goku, so it just only makes sense that he kind of complements Goku. So right off the bat, he looks really nice. I guess I have to say he looks just like he does in the anime, because I've yet to watch really one full episode of Naruto. The colors on him, they look very, I don't know, too plasticky. I can see why the price point for him was a little low. It's actually for an SH Figuarts, it's right there in the $35 mark. So it only kind of makes sense that the hands and just the plastic, I think, that they're kind of using for him, it just kind of looks very cheap looking. It shines like on any light that kind of bounces off on him. You'll see what I mean. To me, I had fun posing him, and you'll see what I mean. But he does kind of feel nice. He does not feel cheap. It's just the fact that my boy looks cheap. So let's get him off of the rotating stand and into the articulation. Okay, so when it comes to the homeboy Naruto's articulation, let's see. Starting off with the head, he's able to look, let me see if I can, there we go. He's able to look down about this much. He's able to look up a lot. He's able, like, man, I wish that Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts, like, their heads could go up that far, because man, you know how many poses I could really get out of that. So that's pretty nice. Oh, his face is kind of falling off, kind of pegs in through the top. Another thing is his headband right here. It only goes up and down, it doesn't go side to side. And you see the back of the head right here, it kind of hides underneath, so that way you're able to get those movements and articulations. My boy is just smiling right now. Nice detail just on the head itself, really good. I don't really know much about Naruto, but I can't knock it because it is very popular. It's just not my kind of thing. I'm not trying to knock it or anything like that, but it just does not appeal to me, you know, tomato tomato. So moving on down to his shoulders, he does have a butterfly joint that allows you to come across, so that's pretty good. you can come up about this much before you start to feel some resistance. He has a bicep swivel right here, which does allow you to pop off for additional optional parts. He does have bends. Let's see. There you go. He has bends at the elbow, so that's really nice. Let me just, there you go. And then the hands kind of look cheap and plasticky, but hey, they do what they're supposed to do. They go all the way around, and mine's a little stiff, but they do go up and down like they're supposed to. So overall, he's working like he should. He's working like he should. Now, this segment right here, I've really got no gripes until we move on to the bottom part. But this part right here, he's able to get about this much of the abdomen tucked in, and then he's able to move about this much. Let me see. About this much back. Now, if you use the lower piece right here that is provided to us, he's able to get a little bit better range in motion. Better to look down, and then my boy can look back like really, really good. I don't know why they didn't implement that on the forward motion of it, but this part I really just do not like. It does not look good. I get what it's supposed to be. It's just supposed to be a floating piece, so that way you can kind of get the range in motion for when he's doing other things like his side to side, his like arm punch. His face keeps trying to fall off. Let's see. Like his arm punch, or I don't know his attacks. I really don't know. I only know one, and that's his Rasengan. I've only ever seen it in words. I've never seen it in action. But yeah, his Rasengan, I guess. But yeah, don't really care for this part over here on the back. The only articulation we have is this little pouch that he has. I don't know what he carries. Nice symbol right here for whatever clan or people that he's with. Let's see. Moving on down to the legs, he's able to move his legs up this much. Granted, this part moves up forward, so you're able to get a lot of good range in motion. He's able to move his hips out that much, or his leg, I should say. And then his thigh swivel right here is very, very nice. It kind of goes up and down a little bit. There's some give. Bends at the knee, so that's pretty good. And then moving on down to his foot. His foot is kind of broken up like into 3 parts. So right here he'll have a boot cut. So he has a boot cut right here at the very top. Then he's going to have leg motion, leg articulation, like everybody should. And then he's going to have the toe articulation. And then he has some ankle rockers, which is really, really good for when he's doing those ninja poses. So that's it for his articulation. Let's look at the homeboy's accessories. Okay, guys, so when it comes to the accessories, my boy comes with actually a good amount for the price point. So not gonna knock that. Let's start with the face plates, because everybody knows I like to start from head to toe. Let's get it. So he has this kind of like I don't know, a kind of demonic like look to him. I don't know what this means, and I don't know what it represents, but it looks dope. I dig it. I can't really say much about this, other than it just looks really nice. Look, got the teeth right there. I don't know, it's part of the 9 tails. I swear a lot of Naruto fans are gonna hate me for this, but I'm not well versed in it. So he has, let's see, this kind of neutral face right here. The one out of the package, it is very like a nice happy face, so this is cool to have, I guess. Let's see, the other one that he has is this kind of yelling face, maybe for when he's doing an attack, so that's pretty cool. Eyes look really nice. This is my favorite one. I think I'm gonna have him because I have the Goku set with the table, and I have Rengoku, Vegeta, and Goku on there, and I think this would be a good addition to add to the table. So I really, really like this face. Moving on to the hands, he has a pair of instant transmission hands. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't know what these are really used for. I guess like for when he's oh, I think I've seen him when he kind of does like his I don't think it's an attack, but when they kind of cross the hands like this or something like that. I don't know. Next we have a pair of kind of grab hands. These hands are actually kind of big for him. They just look very, very long. I don't know, the proportions on it just kind of look like this shouldn't be for this figure. And you see what I mean? That they kind of look kind of cheap looking. The plastic kind of shines on. I don't know. I don't care for that. Next, we get a pair of weapon holding hands. And I already put the weapon on him. So this is his, I guess, dagger that he uses. So that's really nice. Nice dagger. Yep. 2 hands to hold that. Last but not least, we get this effect right here with his hand, open palm, like he's about to do his Rasengan or Kamehameha when he's charging it up. Like I said, I don't know what this represents really. So that's that. Then last but not least, his crossed arms right here, which looks really cool. This one, they kind of did it different than their other SH Figuarts figures, because you see you have the 2 pegs right there that kind of just like plug in when you take off both the arms. But what's different from this is that it comes off from the middle, so you can put them individually and like snap them. Let's see. Yeah, snap them into place. I think the Dragon Ball Z SH Figuarts should adopt this. This is like really, really cool. Why are the Naruto figures like getting things that Dragon Ball Z figures aren't? Like, that's weird. It's the same company, but different license, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna put as much accessories as I can on my boy UZUMAKI, and then give my final thoughts. Okay, this is with as much accessories as I can put on the homeboy Naruto. As you can see, he has the nice blast right there in his right hand and the weapon right there in his left hand. And I ended up doing a more expressive face plate on him that I threw on. Overall, this figure is pretty nice. I do like the accessories. Like I said, I don't know much about the anime or the manga about this, but his accessories, price point, and how he feels, like it feels good. Like if you are a Naruto fan and you are getting into line, this is definitely the entry figure for you to kind of dip into it. Me, on the other hand, like I said, it was a gift and I love it, but I don't think I will continue further into this line. Alright guys, that's going to wrap this video up. Let me know in the comment section below if this guy is going to be a pass or a grab. Major Piccolo shout out to everybody supporting the channel since day one. And like I've said, the channel is lazy, but the movement ain't.